నమస్తే అందరికీ. జ్ఞాన యోగ, ద నెసెసిటీ ఆఫ్ రిలీజియన్ కంటిన్యూషన్. Some exceptions may be taken in the case of Buddhists as represented by the southern sect. It may be asked, if the Buddhists do not believe in any god or soul, how can their religion be derived from this supersensuous state of existence? The answer to this is that even the Buddhists find an eternal moral law, and that moral law was not reasoned out in our sense of the world. But Buddha found it, discovered it in a supersensuous state. Those of you who have studied the life of Buddha, even as briefly given in that beautiful poem, The Light of Asia, may remember that Buddha is represented as sitting under the bodh tree until he reached that supersensuous state of mind. All his teachings came through this and not through intellectual cogitations. Thus, a tremendous statement is made by all religions that the human mind at certain moments transcends not only the limitations of the senses but also the power of reasoning. It then comes face to face with facts which it could never have sensed, could never have reasoned out. These facts are the basis of all the religions of the world. Of course, we have the right to challenge these facts, to put them to the test of reason. Nevertheless, all the existing religions of the world claim for the human mind this peculiar power of transcending the limits of the senses and the limits of reason, and this power they put forward as a statement of fact. Apart from the consideration of the question of how far these facts claimed by religions are true, we find out characteristic common to them all. They are all abstractions as contrasted with the concrete discoveries of physics. For instance, in all the highly organized religions, they take the purest form of unit abstraction, either in the form of an abstracted presence as an omnipresent being, as an abstract personality called God, as a moral law, or in the form of an abstract essence underlying every existence. In modern times, too, the attempts made to preach religions without appealing to the suspensious state of mind have had to take up the old abstractions of the ancient and give different names to them as moral law, the ideal unity, and so forth, thus showing that these abstractions are not in the senses. None of us have yet seen an ideal human being, and yet we told to believe in it. None of us have yet seen an ideally perfect man, and yet without that ideal we cannot progress. Thus, this one fact stands out from all these different religions, that there is an ideal unit abstraction which is put before us, either in the form of a person or an impersonal being, or a law, or a presence, or an essence. We are always struggling to raise ourselves up to that ideal. Every human being, whosoever and wheresoever he may be, has an ideal of infinite power. Every human being has an ideal of infinite pleasure. Most of the works that we find around us, the activities displayed everywhere, are due to the struggle for this infinite power or this infinite pleasure. But a few quickly discover that although they are struggling for infinite power, it is not through the senses that it can be reached. They find out very soon that infinite pleasure is not to be got through the senses. Or in other words, the senses are too limited and the body is too limited to express the infinite. To manifest the infinite through the finite is impossible, and sooner or later, man learns to give up the attempt to express the infinite through the finite. This giving up, this renunciation of the attempt is the background of the ethics. Renunciation is the very basis upon which ethics stands. There never was an ethical code preached which had not renunciation for its basis. Thank you.